little weird we haven't seen the Praetorians yet. There he is. Damn. Ah. They definitely did not mean to do that. Hey, welcome to Classic Reticle. This is a casual game channel focused primarily on old shooters from the late 90s to the mid 2000s. We're going to do some other stuff at some point, but that's the main focus right now. And a lot of these titles came out when I was 13, 14, 15 years old. They really defined PC gaming for me back then, and I still love these games to this day. So I figured I would go back, play through them again with some commentary on top, and I hope you enjoy. I'm not doing this for any other reason than just pure entertainment, and maybe I can connect with some other fans of these titles who hold these games as highly as I do. And with all that said, we are going to start with Aliens vs. Predator 1999 by Rebellion Studios. More specifically, this is AVP Classic 2000, which is an updated version for current operating systems. And we're going to start with the Predator campaign on realistic difficulty. I got this game when I was about 13, and it was probably one of the first M-rated PC games I ever had, along with the original Half-Life. So this thing was just brutal and insane when I was a kid. I still have the original packaging and box art for it and everything. Let's see. Entrance to Weyland-Yutani Area 52 installation. Security patrol teams on alert status. So I love the way this kicks off, and these initial 3 missions are kind of a consecutive storyline here. If I remember right, it kind of takes a detour after that, and the missions get a little more random. But we're basically infiltrating a Colonial Marine secret base. Get that guy out of the way.
Warning, intruder alert.
They just freak out. Should be one more guy in here. Nope. Sometimes it switches up on you. We will go ahead and decloak. Any heads left? Nah. So yeah, there's a little Predator blood, little Marine blood. As a kid, this is kind of... I mean, it's not hyper violent, I guess, but for back in the day, it's pretty impressive. I really love the music too, the tribal drum beat. Ah! That guy got hit with the grenade. They definitely did not mean to do that. It's always awesome when there's some unexpected carnage or body parts flying around that weren't of your doing. Every now and then you'll see some collateral damage, and sometimes you'll see the 2 species that you aren't playing as run into each other and fight. Doesn't happen often. We're just gonna tear through these guys with the wrist blades a little bit. Gotta make sure we get every last one of them, right? Can't leave a straggler behind.
All units, report casualties. Repeat, all units, report casualties now. How bad are those casualties, people?
Report casualties. So, if I'm not mistaken, for AVP Classic 2000, the people that worked on it updated these cutscenes and the video displays. And I definitely remember the original ones being incredibly corny and pretty hilarious to watch. But you know what? So are these new ones. I guess it wouldn't be AVP without corny cutscenes. But I don't know. I gotta be honest. I kind of prefer the original ones. I don't know if that's just nostalgia talking or what, but I very clearly remember all these, video cutscenes and stuff as a kid, and not really caring how silly they were. It was still entertaining. Kind of fit the game, Let's heal up here since we have a power cell. Got the Medicomp. Just impale yourselves with glowing blue spikes and you're better. All the additional weapons and gear that Predator 2 brought to the Predator universe are just awesome. The spear gun, Medicomp, the disc. I love them.
One of those predator creatures in here. Patrolling groups. Do not allow yourself to be separated. We handled the last one. We want you to do it again. Stay questing.
Got another one of those Predator creatures. So the story is basically told through these video screens. He just mentioned we handled the last one. As you'll come to find out, that's a comrade of yours that's been captured and held in the base. Go grab that power cell. Whoop, the wrong way. Doing pretty good. We're just gonna sort of fly through this level. Gets a little more intense once you get inside, and especially down once you get into the actual laboratory. So yeah, looking back, I'd say that I played the Predator the least out of the three species. I spent most of my time as an alien, and then second most as a Marine, probably. I liked Predator, not as much as I do now. And honestly, looking back, I think the Predator gameplay is actually the best out of all three in this game. But at the time, I don't know, maybe it was the vision modes or the gadget feel to the weapons, but I didn't do as well or enjoy the Predator as much as the Alien or the Marine back then. So we're moving on to Episode 2, Area 52, again on realistic mode. Area 52, Xenobiological Research Installation, location of contained Predator ship. Unauthorized access detected. That's me. And security personnel mobilized. But yeah, again, I spent all my time playing as an alien. And that was because...
Attention, all base units. The Predator has infiltrated the installation. Now, it's up to us. Keep it cool and watch each other's
Keep it cool. Watch each other's backs, yeah. Spent all my time playing as an alien because, honestly, I was scared out of my mind by this game when I first got it. Playing as the Marine was a harrowing experience for me back then. Back in 99 and 2000, this was definitely the scariest game I had ever played at that point. Aside from Resident Evil or Resident Evil 2, of course. But this game messed me up. I was petrified of going down these really atmospheric corridors. So I played as the alien. One, I love aliens, and it was a lot of fun, but honestly, I was scared, and I knew if I was an alien, other aliens wouldn't get me. Which is, as ridiculous as that sounds, that is the case. Being an alien, you don't have to worry about other aliens popping out and scaring you. So, we just picked up a security card. This is the Area 52 Xenobiological Laboratory. It's basically where they do all their experiments on Xenomorphs. So they want them for their weapons division. I'm gonna go through this vent. Up the elevator. And I gotta say, elevators are one of the tricky parts of this game, because when you're near them, they activate, and if you miss it and don't realize, it might come back down on top of your head and squash you. So I feel like elevators and stairwells are kind of the bane of movement in this game. Particularly with the alien, when you're crawling on the surfaces and you're trying to go up steps and any kind of jagged surface, it gets a little bumpy. I can't see. There you go. This door, I think, goes back to the other area. Huh. Yep. So we're going to keep moving down the stairwell. We get to this bridge with a nice little jump. Should be easy, but you know what? I'm going to use one of my 3 saves just in case I fall like an idiot. Yeah, I got it. Oh, shit.
All doors are being sealed. Stand your ground, Marines. Let's crack this thing.
The flamethrowers are the worst for sure. You gotta keep your eyes out and really be on the lookout for those things and keep your distance as the alien and the predator. Nothing like getting turned into a barbecue and trying to run down the hallway to put yourself out. Shotguns are pretty bad as well. I maybe misspoke. And down there's a sentry gun. You can hear it. So when you charge up your wrist blade and hold the second mouse button, it will run out and your arm will relax after a little bit. So you want to be a little mindful of that when you're holding it down, powered up. Oh, damn it. Let's heal up while we got the chance. I'm trying to be as quick as I can while still getting some detail of the level in, but we can move pretty fast through here. And down here is a library, I guess, like a really small Area 52 library. Not many books down here. I don't know why, this always kind of reminded me of GoldenEye. Android. Yeah, these guys they're kind of a risk. You can hit them with your blade, but if you don't get them in the head, they'll keep shooting at you. So this laundry room area, when I replayed this recently, it gave me a really hard time trying to remember where to go. There's a little hatch hidden behind here, a laundry chute. And down we go. Up here. Whoops. And we're here at our hidden ship that they've captured. Take care of these guys. And we enter our ship to complete Area 52. Nice. So we'll move on. I'll do episode 3, the vaults, on this as well. And then I think I'll stop it there because this is where it does start to get challenging. I may take a couple tries to do this. So we're going into the xenobiological storage facility where they're doing experiments on xenomorphs. Captive predator moved from holding pen to experimentation cell. Pistol and disc collected from the predator ship. Great. On realistic mode. This is where it starts to get a little sketchy once the aliens come out. It gets kind of hectic. So I'll probably save it increments. And also, even though I played it a couple times recently, this level gets a little, I get a little turned around. Running down all the hallways and stuff that this level has.
Attention all units. The Predator has accessed level 4.
Access level 4.
All doors have been secured. Stay on maximum alert. This thing must be stopped now.
Yeah. So you bust out this cabinet. And here's a little passageway to go through. Destroy the mainframe control system to unlock the doors. There are 4 terminals in this area. Here I hear a sentry gun. Take out the spear gun, take care of him. One more to go. No one's in here. Alright, so at this point, bust that. Doors unlocked. Continue with the hunt.
Containing system offline.
All units, we have a system error. Xenomorph specimens on the loose. Get to the ops area now.
That. So what I did there was open up all the Xenomorph containment cells, and they're on the loose now, which means everyone in this facility is screwed. It's cool how many heavy-duty doors there are in this place. So you got to go through like 4 doors to get to the Xenomorph area in every new stage. And I think this is where they start showing up. And they just crack open like cockroaches. So here we go. We're getting into the thick of it now. I like the sounds they make. They don't have the classic Xenomorph sound from Aliens in this version. I know there's a mod that brought that in, but I kind of prefer the screeches and hisses that they do in this game. Ooh. They're pretty tricky when they pounce at you. It's hard to get them. When they're just kind of with you and keeping pace with you, it's not so bad. This guy's an idiot. I don't know what his problem is. But when they pounce, it gets really tough to catch them. So I got to start concentrating a little bit here, because we're about to get swarmed. And I got to remember what I do down here. All these doors are locked until I open unlock something. Here they come. Kind of foolishly using my wrist blades only. I really should take out something else. Shh. Got a problem. Gotta heal up real fast. Damn, they don't stop. So if you let yourself get cornered like I did, and in a bad spot, they can handle you pretty quick once you let them get all over you. I'm a little bit struggling here. I honestly think this is one of the tougher levels, even though it's only level 3. So all these doors are locked. You panic a little bit trying to figure out where to go. Through here. Face huggers. Did I get both in one hit? I think I did. Phew! Face huggers are tricky. And as a kid playing this, when one of those things jumped on you out of nowhere, it made me jump out of my chair, man. A Xenoborg holding room. Alright. Is this a dead end? I think it is. Did I go the wrong way? No, this is the right way. Normally don't have trouble with, Oh, right, door's open. Let me heal up. I shouldn't have gone out there, because now the wave's coming again, I think. Here they come. Ah, when they pounce. Ah, man, that didn't help at all, did it? You know what? I'm going to use one of my 3 saves right here. Flip this switch. Installation systems reactivated.
Power system online.
You know, I gotta admit, I really should be using, like, the disc, which is a highly effective weapon, and I kind of foolishly forget about it and don't use it very much. It's good for the Praetorians, for sure, and larger enemies. So what we're doing here is we are looking for our captured comrade. I'm gonna heal and steal this energy cell. Make sure no aliens come. And then we're gonna move on. Where humans were holding xenomorphs in these tanks. I like the setting here a lot. I think it's fantastic to see the experimentation and holding cells where they're trying to weaponize the xenomorphs. It's what you hear about all the time in the movies. It's kind of corny, but it fits the AVP universe and these games perfectly. This is where it gets a little bit tougher too. I think there's some Praetorians around here. Got him. Heh, took his arm off. Ooh. Gotcha. I like to use the wrist blades on the facehugger, but it makes me nervous every time. Every single time. I hate getting close to those things. Nothing's funnier than a armless alien. Sometimes you can take both of their arms. Okay, so here's where the clues start. You find the room where they were holding your captive friend. And then you basically follow the blood trail. And you follow where they took him with the predator blood on the ground. There is also an office around here somewhere that I have to get into for a key card, and I'm trying to remember where it is. This is it, I think. Security pass in here. Got it. Security pass collected. Forgot about that when I started replaying this after taking time away from it. I had forgotten all about this key card, and I ran around this place for 10 minutes trying to figure out what I was doing wrong. A little weird we haven't seen the Praetorians yet. There he is. You know what? Let's disc this guy. Shoot, that didn't work at all. Damn. Got him. Ah. I'm gonna heal up. Don't need to be in here probably. Follow the blood trail. It leads all the way down here to this circular room. And this is the room you need the security key card to get into. All 5 or 6 of these doors. And in here you find your predator comrade who was captured, and you discover that he's been turned into a pred alien from the human experiments. The pred alien in these old games is quite a bit different from what we saw in the movie in AVP Requiem. These ones are a lot stockier and more bulky. Okay, I got my disc back. I didn't recall it when I used it last time. So we're gonna let him out and put him out of his misery. Got him. And now you've got 1 minute to get out of the building before the whole facility self-destructs. There's a lift there to take. You come in here to this office, activate the lift, and then escape. we are on our way out of here. There might be some people up here, you never know. Nope, sometimes there are, sometimes there aren't. And we're back at our ship. Woo! I did it without dying. Nice. Sometimes I struggle with that one. You get cornered in the hallways, and when those things swarm you and you don't catch a break with the timing on your wrist blades, you're in trouble. And 2 or 3 aliens can take your life down to nothing in a few seconds. But that was good. All right, I think I'm going to stop this here. We will continue on the next video with Episode 4, Fury 161, and move on from there through the Predator campaign. Thank you very much for watching. This is Classic Reticle. I will see you on the next one.